Hello, my dear friend. I am so grateful that you are here with me tonight. I want you to know that your presence here right now is no accident. You have been called to this moment, to this space of healing, because your beautiful soul is ready to receive the love that has always been waiting for you. There is something so powerful about the nighttime hours when the world grows quiet and we can finally hear the whispers of our heart. This is your time, your sacred time, to come home to yourself. I understand that you may be feeling tired, not just in your body, but in your spirit. Perhaps you have been carrying thoughts that feel too heavy, words that replay in your mind, judgments about yourself that seem to follow you everywhere you go. Maybe you look in the mirror and struggle to see the beauty that others see. Maybe you find yourself comparing, criticizing, wondering if you are enough, if you matter, if you deserve the good things that life has to offer. These feelings are so human, so understandable, and I want you to know that there is nothing wrong with you for having them. Tonight we are going to do something different. Tonight we are going to wrap you in the most healing energy there is, the energy of pure, unconditional self-love. This is not about pretending everything is perfect or putting on a happy face. This is about meeting yourself exactly where you are, with all your fears, all your doubts, all your tender places, and loving yourself through it all. This is about remembering who you really are beneath all the stories, beneath all the programming, beneath all the ways the world has told you to be smaller than you are. As we journey together tonight, I want you to think of this time as a gift you are giving yourself. You deserve this peace. You deserve this love. You deserve to fall asleep feeling held, feeling worthy, feeling completely accepted for exactly who you are. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to fix or change. You are already whole, already perfect, already deserving of infinite love and kindness. The beautiful thing about sleep is that it is a natural state of surrender. When we sleep, our conscious mind steps aside and allows our deeper wisdom to take over. Tonight, we are going to use this natural process to plant seeds of love so deep in your being that they will grow even as you rest. We are going to speak to that part of you that knows your true worth, that remembers your inherent goodness, that has never forgotten how precious you are. I want you to feel safe here with me. There is no judgment in this space, no expectation, no pressure to be anything other than exactly who you are right now. Whether you are struggling with old wounds or fresh hurts, whether you are dealing with big challenges or simply the everyday stress of being human, you are welcome here. Your heart is welcome here. Your fears are welcome here. Your hopes and dreams are welcome here too. As we begin this journey together, I want you to know that healing does not happen all at once. It happens in layers, in moments, in the quiet spaces between thoughts. Tonight is one of those moments. Tonight is your opportunity to be gentle with yourself, to speak to yourself the way you would speak to your dearest friend, to offer yourself the compassion you so freely give to others. Take a moment now to acknowledge yourself for being here. It takes courage to seek healing. It takes strength to look within. It takes wisdom to know that you deserve better than the harsh words your mind sometimes speaks to you. You have all of these qualities and so much more. You are here because some part of you knows that love is possible, that peace is possible, that healing is not only possible, but inevitable when we open our hearts to receive it. Tonight, we are creating a new relationship with yourself. We are going to practice seeing yourself through the eyes of love rather than the eyes of criticism. We are going to practice speaking to yourself with kindness rather than harshness. We are going to practice believing in your worth rather than questioning it. These practices may feel unfamiliar at first, like wearing new clothes or walking a new path, but with each moment of gentleness, You are building new pathways in your mind, new ways of being with yourself. Now, let us begin to settle into this sacred space of healing. Make sure you are comfortable, whether you are lying in your bed or sitting in your favorite chair. This is your time, your space, your moment to receive exactly what your soul needs tonight. Allow your body to find its most comfortable position. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Some people prefer to lie on their back with their arms at their sides, feeling open and receptive. Others like to curl up on their side, feeling cozy and protected. Some prefer to sit supported by pillows, feeling grounded and stable. Listen to your body and give it what it needs right now. Your body has been carrying you through this day, through this week, through this season of your life, and it deserves your kindness and attention. As you settle in, begin to notice your breathing. You do not need to change it or control it in any way. Simply notice the natural rhythm of breath flowing in and flowing out. This breath has been with you since the moment you were born. It is the most faithful companion you will ever have. Always there, always supporting you, never asking for anything in return. With each breath, you are being sustained, nourished, loved by life itself. Feel the weight of your body wherever you are resting. Allow yourself to sink a little deeper into this support. Whether it is your mattress, your chair, or your pillows, let yourself be held. This is what it feels like to receive support, to allow something outside of yourself to carry you for a while. This is what it feels like to let go, to trust, to surrender the need to hold everything together by yourself. Notice any places in your body where you might be holding tension from the day. Perhaps your shoulders are carrying the weight of responsibilities. Perhaps your jaw is tight from holding back words you wanted to say. Perhaps your stomach is knotted with worry about tomorrow. Wherever you find tension, breathe into those places with gentle awareness. You do not need to force anything to relax. Simply acknowledge what you find with the same kindness you would show a friend who was tired. Let your breathing become a little slower, a little deeper, without forcing or straining. Think of your breath as a gentle wave, flowing in to nourish you, flowing out to release anything you no longer need. With each exhale, you can let go of a little more of the day's stress, the day's worries, the day's harsh thoughts about yourself. With each inhale, you can welcome in peace, comfort, and the quiet knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. As your body begins to soften and your breathing finds its natural rhythm, allow your mind to start releasing its grip on the day. There is nothing you need to figure out right now, nothing you need to solve or fix or make perfect. All the tasks and concerns and decisions can wait until tomorrow. Tonight is for rest, for healing, for coming back to the truth of who you are beneath all the doing and striving and trying. Begin to feel the transition from your daytime self to your nighttime self. Your daytime self works hard, carries responsibilities, faces challenges, makes decisions. Your nighttime self is softer, quieter, more receptive to love and healing. Both aspects of you are beautiful and necessary, but right now, we are honoring your nighttime self, the part of you that knows how to receive, how to rest, how to be held by something greater than your individual will. Feel yourself sinking deeper into this peaceful state, like slowly lowering yourself into a warm, healing bath. There is no rush, no urgency, no place you need to be other than right here. This is your time to be completely present with yourself, to offer yourself the gift of your own loving attention. As you continue to breathe and settle, you are creating the perfect conditions for deep healing and transformation to occur. You have arrived at this moment after a long day, perhaps a long week, maybe even a long season of life where you have been strong for others, responsible for others, giving of yourself in countless ways. Tonight, you get to receive. Tonight, you get to be the one who is cared for, cherished, and loved without condition. Tonight, you get to rest in the knowing that you are enough, just as you are, without needing to prove anything to anyone, including yourself. Now we are going to begin the gentle process of acknowledging and releasing the burdens you have been carrying. I want you to know that it is completely natural to carry stress, worry, and even self-criticism. We live in a world that often teaches us to be our own harshest critics, to notice what is wrong before we see what is right, to focus on what we lack rather than what we have. This conditioning runs deep, but it is not the truth of who you are. Think for a moment about the voice in your head that sometimes speaks unkindly to you. This voice might tell you that you are not good enough, smart enough, attractive enough, successful enough. It might compare you to others and find you lacking. It might remind you of mistakes you have made, chances you have missed, words you wish you could take back. This voice feels very real and very powerful, but I want you to understand something important. This voice is not you. This voice is simply old programming, old messages you absorbed from a world that forgot to teach you about your inherent worth. Tonight, we are going to practice hearing a different voice, the voice of your deepest wisdom, the voice that has never forgotten how precious you are. This voice speaks more quietly than the critical voice, but it speaks more truthfully. This voice knows that you are a miracle of creation, that your very existence is proof of how much life loves you, that you carry within you gifts and qualities that no one else possesses in quite the same way. As you breathe in this moment, allow yourself to acknowledge any harsh thoughts you have been carrying about yourself. You do not need to analyze them or figure out where they came from. Simply notice them with the same gentle awareness you might use to notice clouds passing through the sky. They are there, you see them, but they do not define the vastness of who you are. Just as clouds pass through the sky without changing its essential nature, these thoughts can pass through your mind without changing your essential worth. Feel yourself beginning to soften around these old, familiar patterns of self-judgment. What if, just for tonight, you could set down the burden of needing to be perfect? What if you could release the exhausting job of monitoring everything you do and say for flaws and mistakes? What if you could give yourself permission to be beautifully, imperfectly human, just like everyone else who has ever lived? Allow your body to release a little more tension with each breath. Sometimes we hold stress not just from external pressures, but from the internal pressure of constantly evaluating ourselves, constantly trying to measure up to impossible standards. As you breathe out, let go of the need to have it all figured out. As you breathe in, welcome the possibility that you are already enough, already worthy of love and respect and kindness, especially from yourself. Notice if there are any parts of your body that feel particularly heavy or tense. These might be places where you store self-criticism or worry. Breathe extra gentleness to these areas. Send them the message that they are safe, that they can relax, that they no longer need to hold on to old pain or fear. Your body has been working so hard to protect you, to keep you safe, to help you navigate a complex world. Thank your body for its faithful service and let it know that right now, in this moment, it can rest. Feel the day beginning to fall away from you like clothes you no longer need to wear. All the roles you played today, all the expectations you tried to meet, all the ways you tried to be strong or capable or put together can be set aside now. Underneath all these external layers is your true self, the self that exists before and beyond all the doing and achieving and performing. This self is pure, innocent, worthy of infinite love, and has been waiting patiently for you to come home. As you continue to breathe and soften, you might notice thoughts arising about tomorrow, about things you need to do or problems you need to solve. This is completely natural. When these thoughts come, Simply acknowledge them gently, and then return your attention to this moment, to your breath, to the feeling of being supported and held. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Right now, your only job is to be here, to receive this love, to allow yourself to be exactly as you are without needing to fix or change anything. Now, as you rest in this peaceful state, I want to guide you to a place within yourself that has always known your true worth. This place exists beyond the reach of criticism, beyond the influence of doubt, beyond the confusion of daily life. It is the place where your deepest wisdom lives, the place where love was planted in you from the very beginning of your existence. This is your heart center, not just the physical heart that beats in your chest, but the spiritual heart that holds your essence, your truth, your infinite capacity for love. Place your hand gently on your heart if it feels comfortable to do so. Feel the steady, faithful rhythm that has been with you every moment of your life. This heartbeat began before you took your first breath, and it will continue until you take your last. It is the drumbeat of your life, the constant reminder that you are alive, that you matter, that you are a precious part of this vast, mysterious universe. Your heart does not beat because you earned it or because you are perfect. It beats because life loves you, because existence itself celebrates your being here. As you focus on your heart, begin to sense the warmth that lives there. This warmth is not dependent on external circumstances or other people's opinions of you. This warmth is your birthright, the eternal flame of your own worth that can never be extinguished no matter what happens in your outer world. Sometimes this flame feels dim because it has been covered by layers of hurt, disappointment, or self-doubt. But it is always there, always burning, always ready to grow brighter when you give it your loving attention. Breathe into your heart space now, sending your breath like a gentle wind to fan this inner flame. With each breath, feel this warmth beginning to expand, beginning to fill your chest with a sense of coming home to yourself. This is what it feels like to connect with your inner wisdom, your inner knowing, your inner truth that has never been confused about how wonderful you are. This part of you has been waiting patiently for you to remember, to return, to trust in what it has always known about your value and your beauty. Listen now with your heart rather than your mind. What does your heart want you to know about yourself? What truth has it been trying to whisper to you beneath all the noise of daily life? Your heart knows things your mind has forgotten. Your heart remembers the moment you were born, how the universe celebrated your arrival. Your heart remembers every act of kindness you have ever offered, every moment of courage you have shown, every time you have loved despite fear or uncertainty. Your heart also holds the memory of your innocence, the part of you that came into this world pure and untouched by judgment. That innocence is still there, still part of who you are, no matter what you have experienced or what mistakes you think you have made. You can return to this innocence anytime you choose, not by becoming naive or unaware, but by remembering that your essential self is good, pure, and deserving of love. Feel yourself sinking deeper into this heart space, deeper into this knowing. Here you do not need to prove anything or justify your existence. Here you are loved simply because you are. Here your worth is not measured by your achievements or your appearance or your performance. Here you are cherished for the unique spark of consciousness that you are, for the irreplaceable gift of your individual expression of life. As you rest in this heart-centered awareness, begin to sense the presence of unconditional love surrounding you. This love is not coming from anywhere outside of yourself, though it connects you to everything. This love is arising from within you, from the same source that beats your heart and breathes your breath. You are not separate from love. You are not lacking love. You are not waiting for love to find you. You are love itself, expressing through the beautiful form of your life. This understanding might feel foreign at first because we are taught to look for love outside ourselves, to earn love through our actions, to prove our worth through our accomplishments. But the deepest truth is that love is what you are made of. Love is your natural state. Love is the energy that animates your every cell and powers your every thought. When you recognize this truth, everything changes. You stop begging for love and start giving it. You stop seeking approval and start approving of yourself. You stop waiting for permission to be happy and start choosing joy right now. Allow this recognition to wash over you like warm sunlight, illuminating every corner of your being. You are not broken and in need of fixing. You are not lacking and in need of improvement. You are whole, complete, perfect, exactly as you are, while also growing and evolving in beautiful ways. This is the paradox of being human. You are already perfect, and you are always changing. You are complete, and you are expanding. You are enough, and you are becoming. Rest in this knowing as your body continues to soften and your mind continues to quiet. You are connecting now with the part of yourself that has never doubted your worth, that sees your beauty even when you cannot see it yourself, that loves you unconditionally even when you struggle to love yourself. This is your inner guide, your truest friend, your most faithful companion. This voice has been with you all along, speaking words of encouragement and love, even when the louder voices of criticism and doubt seem to drown it out. Trust this inner wisdom now. Trust what it knows about your goodness, your strength, your capacity for joy and love and contribution. Trust what it sees when it looks at you, not your flaws or failures, but your courage, your resilience, your beautiful heart that keeps loving despite being hurt, your spirit that keeps hoping despite disappointment. This is who you really are beneath all the stories, beneath all the programming, beneath all the ways you have learned to diminish yourself. From this place of inner knowing, we can begin to address the patterns of thought that have been causing you pain. Those critical voices, those harsh judgments, those comparisons that leave you feeling less than. These are not your thoughts. These are learned responses, inherited beliefs, unconscious patterns that were never meant to define you. They are like old recordings playing in your mind, but they are not the truth of who you are, and they certainly do not have to control your experience of life. The voice that criticizes you is often trying to protect you in its misguided way. It thinks that if it points out your flaws first, others will not hurt you with their judgments. It thinks that if it keeps you small, you will not take risks that might lead to disappointment. It thinks that if it maintains impossibly high standards, you will never have to face failure. But this voice has forgotten something crucial. It has forgotten that you are strong enough to handle life's challenges, wise enough to learn from mistakes, and valuable enough to take up space in this world, regardless of your perceived imperfections. Tonight, we are going to practice speaking to yourself differently. We are going to practice being the loving parent to yourself that perhaps you never had, the gentle friend who sees your worth even in your struggles, the wise teacher who guides you with encouragement rather than criticism. This new voice will feel unfamiliar at first, like learning a new language or developing a new skill. But with practice, with patience, with commitment to your own healing, this voice of love can become stronger than the voice of criticism. Begin by noticing the quality of the thoughts that typically run through your mind about yourself. Are they kind or harsh? Are they encouraging or discouraging? Are they based on truth or on fear? You do not need to judge these thoughts or fight against them. Simply notice them with compassion, understanding that they developed for reasons that made sense at the time, but they no longer serve your highest good. Now consciously choose to speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love deeply. What would you say to your dearest friend if they were struggling with self-doubt? What words of comfort would you offer to a child who was afraid they were not good enough? What encouragement would you give to someone you believed in completely? These are the words your own heart longs to hear from you. Practice saying these loving words to yourself now, silently or out loud, whatever feels most comfortable. Tell yourself that you are proud of how hard you try, how much you care, how you keep going even when things are difficult. Tell yourself that your sensitivity is not a weakness, but a gift, that your struggles do not diminish your worth, that your imperfections make you beautifully human rather than fatally flawed. Feel how different these words sound in your mind compared to the old, critical messages. Notice how your body responds to kindness rather than harshness. Your nervous system relaxes when you speak to yourself with love. Your heart opens when you offer yourself compassion. Your spirit lifts when you remember your own goodness. This is not just positive thinking or denial of problems. This is truth-telling of the deepest kind, recognizing and honoring the magnificent being that you are. As you continue this practice of loving self-talk, you are literally rewiring your brain, creating new neural pathways that support self-compassion rather than self-criticism. Every kind word you speak to yourself, every moment of patience you offer yourself, every instant of forgiveness you grant yourself is changing the very structure of your mind. You are becoming your own ally instead of your own enemy, your own supporter instead of your own saboteur. Now let us turn our loving attention to your beautiful body, this magnificent vessel that has carried you through every moment of your life. Your body is not your enemy, though you may have been taught to see it that way. Your body is not a problem to be solved or a project to be perfected. Your body is your most faithful companion, working tirelessly every moment to keep you alive, healthy, and able to experience all the joys and sorrows and wonders of being human. Think for a moment about everything your body does for you without you even having to ask. Your heart beats approximately 100,000 times every day, pumping life-giving blood to every cell. Your lungs take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide in a perfect dance of exchange with the world around you. Your immune system works around the clock to protect you from illness and harm. Your nervous system processes millions of pieces of information every second, allowing you to see, hear, touch, taste, and smell the richness of life. Your body has carried you through every experience you have ever had. It has been with you in moments of joy and sorrow, celebration and grief, fear and courage. It has adapted to countless changes, healed from numerous injuries, and continued to serve you even when you have been unkind to it in your thoughts or actions. Your body deserves not criticism, but gratitude. It deserves not harsh judgment, but gentle appreciation. Begin now to send loving thoughts to each part of your body, starting with the top of your head. Thank your scalp for protecting your brain, your hair for its beauty and uniqueness. Send love to your forehead, appreciating how it expresses your thoughts and emotions. Thank your eyes for all the beauty they have shown you, all the faces of loved ones they have beheld, all the sunrises and flowers and works of art they have allowed you to witness. Appreciate your nose for bringing you the scents that trigger memories and emotions, for filtering the air you breathe. Thank your mouth for allowing you to taste the flavors of life, to speak words of love and comfort, to smile and laugh and sing. Send gratitude to your ears for bringing you music and laughter, for allowing you to hear the voices of those you love, for the gift of sound that enriches your experience of being alive. Move your loving attention down to your neck and shoulders, these areas that often carry so much tension and responsibility. Thank them for their strength, for holding up your head with its precious cargo of dreams and memories and wisdom. Appreciate your arms for all the embraces they have given, all the work they have done, all the ways they have reached out to help and heal and hold others. Send love to your hands, these miraculous tools that allow you to create, to comfort, to connect with the world around you. Your hands have wiped away tears, prepared meals, written letters, planted seeds, held babies, and expressed love in countless ways. They deserve your appreciation and gratitude, not criticism about their appearance or complaints about their limitations. Thank your chest for housing your heart and lungs, for expanding and contracting with each breath, for being the home of your deepest emotions and your life force. Appreciate your heart not just for its physical function, but for its capacity to love, to feel compassion, to remain open even after being hurt. Your heart is a miracle of resilience and tenderness. Send loving thoughts to your abdomen, this center of your being where so much of your intuitive wisdom resides. Thank your stomach for processing the nourishment you give it, your liver for its incredible work of cleansing and renewal, all your internal organs for their faithful service day and night. These parts of you work in perfect harmony without your conscious direction, a testament to the intelligence and wisdom of your physical form. Appreciate your back for its strength and flexibility, for supporting you as you move through life, for bearing the loads you carry, both physical and emotional. Thank your hips for their power and grace, for allowing you to walk and dance and sit and stand. Send gratitude to your legs for carrying you wherever you need to go, for their endurance and reliability, for all the steps they have taken on your life's journey. Thank your feet for their faithful service, for connecting you to the earth, for their balance and stability. These feet have walked you through every phase of your life, over countless miles, through easy paths and difficult terrain. They have danced at celebrations, run toward goals, stood firm in challenging times, and carried you home when you were tired. As you offer this appreciation to your body, notice how it responds to your love and gratitude. Your body knows the difference between criticism and appreciation, between judgment and acceptance. When you speak to your body with love, it relaxes, it softens, it releases tension it has been holding. Your body wants to be loved by you. It has been waiting for your approval, your acceptance, your gentle care. Feel the healing power of this new relationship with your body. Instead of seeing it as not good enough, see it as perfectly designed for your unique journey through life. Instead of focusing on what you perceive as flaws, focus on the incredible functionality and beauty of this amazing vessel. Your body is not a mistake or an accident. It is exactly the body you need for this lifetime, for these experiences, for this particular expression of your soul. Now, as you rest in this place of physical appreciation and love, let us turn our attention to your emotional self, to all the feelings that make you so beautifully human. Your emotions are not a sign of weakness or instability. They are not something to be ashamed of or to suppress. Your emotions are messengers, teachers, guides that help you navigate the complex experience of being alive. They deserve your respect and understanding, not your judgment or resistance. You have experienced the full spectrum of human emotions throughout your life: joy and sorrow, anger and peace, fear and courage, loneliness and connection, disappointment and hope. Each of these emotions has served a purpose, has taught you something important, has contributed to the depth and richness of your human experience. Even the painful emotions have been your teachers, showing you what matters to you, what you value, what you need to heal or change or protect. Your sensitivity is not a burden, but a gift. Your ability to feel deeply means you also have the capacity to love deeply, to experience profound joy, to feel genuine compassion for others. The same heart that can break with sorrow is the same heart that can soar with happiness. The same spirit that can feel overwhelmed by life's challenges is the same spirit that can feel awe at life's beauty and mystery. Think now about any emotions you have been carrying that feel particularly heavy or difficult. Perhaps there is sadness from losses you have experienced, anger about injustices you have witnessed or endured, fear about uncertain futures, or shame about past choices. These feelings are understandable, natural responses to the challenges of human existence. You do not need to fix them or make them go away. You simply need to meet them with the same compassion you would offer a friend who was struggling. Hold space for these difficult emotions without trying to change them or analyze them or solve them. Simply acknowledge them with kindness, the way you might acknowledge a child who is upset. Your emotions need to be witnessed, not dismissed. They need to be felt, not bypassed. They need to be honored as part of your authentic human experience. At the same time, allow yourself to remember the positive emotions you have experienced. Moments of pure joy, times when you felt deeply loved, instances of profound peace or contentment, experiences of wonder and gratitude and connection. These positive emotions are just as much a part of who you are as the difficult ones. They are evidence of your capacity for happiness, proof that you are designed for joy as much as you are capable of sorrow. Begin to embrace all of your emotions with equal love and acceptance. You are not meant to be happy all the time, just as you are not meant to be sad all the time. You are meant to be fully human, which includes the entire range of feeling and experience. Your emotions make you real, authentic, alive. They are the colors with which you paint the canvas of your life. As you practice this emotional acceptance, you create space for healing to occur naturally. When you stop fighting your feelings, they begin to move and flow and transform on their own. When you stop judging your emotions, they stop controlling you. When you embrace your full emotional spectrum with love, you become whole, integrated, genuinely at peace with yourself. From this place of emotional acceptance and body appreciation, we can now plant seeds of deep, lasting self-love that will grow and flourish in your subconscious mind as you sleep. Think of your mind as fertile soil, ready to receive these seeds of love and nurture them into beautiful flowers of self-acceptance and inner peace. The first seed we plant is the seed of worthiness. You are worthy of love, respect, kindness, and all good things, not because of what you do or achieve, but because of who you are. Your worth is inherent, unchangeable, not dependent on external circumstances or other people's opinions. This seed of worthiness will grow into a strong tree of self-respect that no storm of criticism or rejection can uproot. The second seed is the seed of acceptance. You accept yourself completely, with all your strengths and weaknesses, all your light and shadow, all your perfections and imperfections. This acceptance does not mean you stop growing or improving. It means you love yourself enough to grow from a place of love rather than a place of shame. This seed will blossom into a garden of inner peace where you can rest and be yourself without pretense or performance. The third seed is the seed of forgiveness. You forgive yourself for all the mistakes you think you have made, all the times you were less than perfect, all the ways you have been human rather than divine. This forgiveness frees you from the prison of past regrets and allows you to move forward with a clean slate and an open heart. This seed will grow into a fountain of grace that washes away all guilt and shame. The fourth seed is the seed of trust. You trust in your own wisdom, your own strength, your own ability to handle whatever life brings. You trust in the goodness of your heart, the purity of your intentions, the beauty of your unique gifts. You trust that you are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn, becoming exactly who you are meant to be. This seed will develop into deep roots of confidence that ground you in times of uncertainty. The fifth seed is the seed of joy. You choose to see the beauty in your life, to appreciate the small moments of happiness, to celebrate your own existence. You give yourself permission to feel joy without guilt, to experience pleasure without shame, to be happy simply because you are alive. This seed will bloom into countless flowers of contentment that beautify every aspect of your experience. As these seeds settle into the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, feel them beginning to take root, to send out tiny tendrils of new growth, to establish themselves in the deepest parts of your being. These seeds of self-love will continue to grow as you sleep, nourished by your dreams and the healing power of rest. Tomorrow you will wake up a little more loving toward yourself, a little more accepting of your human experience, a little more trusting in your own goodness. The garden of self-love that grows from these seeds will not require constant tending or worry. Like all natural things, it will flourish when given the right conditions: the sunshine of your loving attention, the water of your gentle words, the soil of your acceptance and forgiveness. This garden will provide you with beauty, peace, and sustenance for the rest of your life. Now, as we prepare for the gentle transition into healing sleep, allow your body to sink even deeper into relaxation. Feel the support beneath you, the softness around you, the safety that surrounds you. You have done beautiful work tonight, offering yourself the gift of love and acceptance that your soul has been craving. You have planted seeds that will transform your relationship with yourself in the most wonderful ways. Your conscious mind can now begin to step aside, having completed its work of healing and love. Your subconscious mind is ready to take over, to continue the healing process as you sleep, to integrate all the love and acceptance you have offered yourself tonight. Trust in this natural process of healing that continues even when you are not awake to witness it. Feel yourself floating now between waking and sleeping, held in a space of perfect safety and love. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to figure out, nothing you need to control. You can simply let go and allow the natural intelligence of your body and mind to restore and heal you. Your dreams tonight will be gentle, your sleep will be deep, your rest will be complete. As you drift toward sleep, know that you are loved beyond measure. You are valued beyond calculation. You are precious beyond words. You are enough exactly as you are in this moment and always. You are a unique and irreplaceable expression of life itself, worthy of all the love and happiness and peace your heart can hold. Let these truths settle into your being like gentle rain on thirsty earth. Let them soak into every cell, every thought, every dream. Let them become part of who you know yourself to be, not just tonight, but every day and every night for the rest of your beautiful life. Sleep now, my dear friend, wrapped in love, held in peace, blessed with the knowledge of your own worth. Let healing happen. Let love grow. Let peace fill every corner of your being. You are safe. You are loved. You are exactly where you belong. Sweet dreams, and may you wake tomorrow with an even deeper appreciation for the magnificent being that you are. The love you have given yourself tonight will continue to grow and expand, creating ripples of healing that touch every area of your life. Rest now in the sweet embrace of self-love, and let the gentle rhythm of your breath carry you into the most peaceful, restorative sleep. You are loved. You are worthy. You are enough. Always and forever, you are enough.